It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New York Jets and these guys defending their home turf. One step away from playing for the AFC title. This divisional round contest is underway. Here's Smith on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
Straight to the air is Richardson. That's complete inside the 35. And he is down to the 30-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
First carry here for the rookie out of Penn State. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Looking quickly here.
18 Rebels.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He slides down with enough to pick up that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's got his man. Touchdown. These guys take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long, it might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. To return, here's Paris Campbell. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Okay, ready.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Here we go. Set. 19 Lions.
Ward in the pistol. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
19.
From the gun, it's Ward. That's caught. It's Breece Hall. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
He can run out of the pistol with Hall. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They give on second to Hall. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, New York! The Jets finish off their opening drive. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All set to go now from the 35. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Where's the intensity we expected in playoffs? Defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Second and 10. Again, it's Richardson. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Now Richardson to throw. Pass is cut at the 9. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. So that's the end of one in this AFC divisional round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More coming up after this quick break. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They've got first and goal to work with. And he runs it across. Touchdown! They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Richardson's going to throw. And he's got it. Cut the end zone, so the touchdown and the 2-point pass break the tie. Give him an 8-point lead. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Gamble now on the return. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Here's Hall once more. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know what I call that play, Kate? I call that a confidence injector. It just injects belief in that O-line, that running back, and most importantly, that play caller knowing he can call a run, and he can get a first down, too.
First down, and they go right back to it.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. They go right back to Hall. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Let's see how they attack his first down, partner, from the 45. Hall running between the tackles. He's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Ward off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Ward's going to throw here on third. Oh, what a hit! Dodged the ball loose! Scooped up by the defense. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And his return will reach the end zone. Touchdown! These guys turn the fumble into 6. Extra point is up and good from Slot. And these guys lead by 15 now.
Home team 22. Visitors 7.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Gamble now on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready?
New York to the line. First and 10.
Come on. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Headed out right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Well, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Dive in, and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes it's breaking the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Second down now, they need 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Finds a seam down the middle. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. We've set it down from 37. Hall takes it straight ahead. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up second and 6. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He rolls to his right. And no luck there, that throw falls to the ground. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, so that brings them to third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He has the first over the middle, and he's able to take this one down to the 25. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the stride moving. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Ward setting up to throw. Set up the screen here for Hall. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Again, Ward going to the air. It is cut left side. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down throw here for Ward. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. Rupee's extra point is good. And the Jets get it back to within one score.
Home team 22. Visitors 14.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. To the air on this first down. Richardson connects on the crosser. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Okay, ready?
We've got first down here from the 36. To throw, Richardson. Nice game left side. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Offense letting the clock reach 3 seconds as they take the timeouts. And they can try a field goal now before halftime.
A 26-yard attempt.
Sly's kick is up and good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
Okay, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
The Jets take their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
One last play before the break. Back to throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. Into a crowd. Oh, intercepted. Picked up by Deontay Banks. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Half the battle complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find in our AFC Championship on the line. Gamble now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. They start the half to give them all. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
That's the kind of yardage yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now, second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he adds some yards to the pick before they bring him down. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right. These guys push their lead further to start the half. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. First and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Shotgun snap down to Ward. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Big gain downfield. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This play goes for 36. And it's good for a New York first down. New set of downs for him. And starts at the 38. Going now on first down. Ward. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Oh, brother. It's another interception. Alontae Taylor has it. And a great return comes to an end with the tackle. Well, depending on which side of the ball you're looking at here, Brock, things have either been very sharp